indicated in the survey that you go to parks with adults. Tell me about the kinds of parks that you like to visit. What do the parks look like?
There is a park in my neighborhood where I can take walks. I can get some exercise there. Meanwhile, there is another park that is much bigger. It is a riverside park along the river. I can enjoy the nice view when I take walks there. So, these are the two parks where I take walks.
Describe what a typical visit to a park is like for you. Tell me about the things you do and see at parks.
I usually go to parks to get some fresh air. I sometimes take walks at the park. Also, I sometimes walk my dog there. Plus, I sometimes sit on a bench and relax. Also, I sometimes just enjoy the breeze. Plus, I sometimes just enjoy the trees and flowers. Also, I take pictures at the park from time to time. So, these are the things I typically do at parks.
Tell me about the last time you went to a park. Which park was it? When was it that you went? Tell me everything you did from the moment you arrived at the park to the time you left.
I remember going to the park recently to take a walk. I went there with my family after dinner. I was able to get some exercise and burn some calories. I felt very refreshed after the walk. I think parks are great places for exercise. So this was what I did at the park recently.
You indicated in the survey that you go to parks with adults. Tell me about the kinds of parks that you like to visit. What do the parks look like?
I remember bumping into my friend at a park. I was taking a walk to get some exercise. Suddenly, I saw one of my friends there. I went over to her and said hi. I was very happy to see her. We asked how each other was doing and did a lot of catching up. So this was the incident I remember.
How did you first start going to parks? What made you visit parks in the first place? Why do you go to parks now?
I first started to go to parks to get some fresh air. I enjoyed the trees and flowers there. I usually sat on a bench and enjoyed the breeze. But these days I go to parks to get some exercise. I go there to take walks whenever I can. I feel very refreshed after I take walks. So this is why I started to take walks at parks.
Tell me about a memorable experience you had at a park. Maybe there was a special event, or maybe something unexpected happened. Begin by giving me some background about when and where it was, and then give me all the details about what happened.
Adults go to parks to get some exercise or get some fresh air. Some people take walks or ride bikes. Some people walk their dogs. Some people do various sports. There are a lot of sports facilities for adults, such as tennis courts. On the other hand, children go to parks to hang out with their peers. Parks have playgrounds for kids. They go on rides, such as swings or slides. They also play with the sand or play with a ball there. So adults and children go to parks for different reasons.
Pick two popular parks that you know of. Tell me about their similarities and differences.
One of the biggest issues with parks is garbage problems. Some people throw away garbage at parks. They just do not know any better. Littering is very irresponsible. I think people who litter at parks should be punished. Once again, one of the biggest issues with parks is garbage problems.
I would like to know about one of the issues parks are faced with. What are the challenges public parks are facing these days? Discuss what has caused those concerns. What kinds of steps need to be taken to address those issues? Compare the activities that children do at parks to activities that adults do while they are there. What are the differences? How are the facilities at parks for children and adults different? I would like to know about one of the issues parks are faced with. What are the challenges public parks are facing these days? Discuss what has caused those concerns. What kinds of steps need to be taken to address those issues? You indicated in the survey that you like to take walks. Talk about the things you do when you go for walks. Where do you normally go, and how do you feel after taking walks? Tell me about the last time you went for a walk. Where did you go to and what happened? What did you do to prepare for the walk? What did you do after you were done? Now, Tell me why you started to take walks in the first place. How has your interest in taking walks changed over the years? Why do you take walks now?